Two SpongeBob SquarePants episodes have been pulled from TV and streaming services, and it's very possible that these episodes won't ever see the light of day again. The two episodes have been pulled for very different reasons, and one of them was from way back in 2002, whilst the other is a new episode from season 12. And so jumping straight into the episode from 2002, which is season 3's Midlife Crustacean. Now this episode revolves around Mr. Krabs, who is suffering from a midlife crisis when he realizes that he is getting old. And so the episode then sees Mr. Krabs going on a big night out with SpongeBob and Patrick to help make him feel young again. Speaking to IGN, a Nickelodeon representative has said, "Midlife Crustacean has been out of rotation since 2018, following a standards review in which we determined some story elements were not kid appropriate." When Nickelodeon was asked which scenes caused the controversy, however, the Nickelodeon representative simply said no comment. Also, despite them saying that the episode has been out of rotation since 2018, whilst this is true for the main Nickelodeon network, it has, however, aired on Nicktoon since, with the last time it's been aired being only a few months ago on February 25th, 2021 during the Every SpongeBob Ever marathon. Alongside this, the episode was also recently released on DVD, with it being on the first 100 episodes DVD, which was re-released recently on May 5th, 2020. It's also until now been available on streaming services. However, following this statement from Nickelodeon, the episode has now been pulled from TV and digital platforms. Now, despite Nickelodeon not commenting on what led to the episode being removed and what was seen as not kid appropriate, as mentioned, this episode is about Mr. Krabs having a midlife crisis and going out with SpongeBob and Patrick to try and make himself feel young again. And it seems that one of the scenes that may have led to this decision is something that happens towards the end of the episode. At the end of the night out, the gang go on a panty raid.
I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid. Panty raid?
And true to the name, this involves them going on the hunt for some female underwear.
Give us some credit, old man. We're panty professionals.
We score here all the time.
However, this is then thrown back into Mr. Krabs' face big time when he discovers that the underwear he finds actually belongs to his mother.
Eugene?
Mother?
And that he's broken into his own mother's house and then gets caught in the act by his mother, who then flips out and tells him he's grounded and is sent to his room. And so it seems very likely that this is the scene that was found to be not kid appropriate. However, again, this is an episode that is originally from 2002 and until now has been aired without any issues. However, at the same time that this episode was announced to be getting pulled, another episode was announced to be getting the same treatment, with this being the episode Quarantine's Crab from the show's new 12th season. Speaking to CNN Business, a Nickelodeon representative has said, "We have decided to not air it due to sensitivities surrounding the global real-world pandemic." Now, this episode has already aired in a lot of regions around the world, including Canada, Latin America, and a number of European regions, but it hadn't yet broadcast in the United States. This is also an episode that was created actually a few years ago, with it being spoken about here back in 2019, for example. Now, the episode has many unfortunate similarities to the real-world pandemic. The episode revolves around a local health inspector who comes to visit the Krusty Krab, and he suspects that someone in the restaurant has a case of the clam flu.
Clam flu! You're all under quarantine!
This causes everyone inside the restaurant to be locked inside, and so the episode revolves around the dynamics of this situation. And so not only is this of course very similar to real life events, but commenters are also saying that another thing that may have led to this decision is the way the people in the restaurant are treated. With CNN, for example, talking about how people who are assumed to have the virus are shunned and tossed in a freezer. And due to the very unpleasant ways that the characters all treat each other further in this episode, this could have further influenced the decision. Now, as mentioned, despite not yet airing in the United States, up until now, the episode has actually aired in many other parts of the world, and this has been all throughout the pandemic, with some regions even broadcasting the episode very recently. The episode was also shown in a top 5 funniest moments from new episodes video that was posted on the official Facebook accounts for both Nick Russia and Nick Asia on November 24th, 2020. But yes, Nickelodeon has now put out this statement saying that this, along with Midlife Crustacean, will no longer be shown, with both episodes having very different reasons behind the decision. And this also marks the first time for something like this to happen to an episode in the show's history. What are your thoughts on this situation? As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments below and hit that subscribe button for more videos on how media is changed around the world. Until next time, thank you for watching.